Now, Atu Mold, until his death in November 2020, was the chief executive of Makam Plant Hire, an indigenous company that deals in the rental of earth-moving equipment and other logistics. He left Adisadel College in 1989 with a promise to return to help develop the school. His love for cars made him collect a fleet of luxury vehicles, including a Lamborghini Urus, Lamborghini Huracan, an Ariel Atom, GT Shelby, a Nissan GTR, and a Harley Davidson motorbike. After his death, his mother, Sati Okran, suggested the vehicles be sold and proceeds used to build Atu's Dream Legacy project at his alma mater, Adisadel College. Richard Kojunyako traveled to Cape Coast and attended the unveiling of that special dormitory block built to immortalize Atu Mold.
The Adisadel College anthem reverberating on the hills of the college. The energies and excitement of the Santa Clausians, both young and old, were to fulfill the wish of Atu Mold, a Santa 89 who had dreamed doing something befitting for his alma mater before his death in November 2020. At age 49, Atu Mold died, and relatives of the late business magnate have used proceeds from the sale of his fleet of luxury cars to construct a dormitory for his alma mater at Adisadel College.
A couple of years ago, 1984, we found ourselves on this great campus, and in 86, we had one fine gentleman join us from London. His name was Atu Mold. Atu Mold, you know, was a fine, affable, wonderful person who joined us, and we went through O-level with him.
Atu's classmate, Bishop Atu Dixon of the Healing Jesus Cathedral of the Lighthouse Group of Churches, sharing fond memories of his colleague.
And then, because we're so close and attached to the Mold family, the Santa 89, specifically one brother of ours, we call him Atik, Emmanuel Jeffrey, who actually approached the mom and said that, look, we want to support in this great work that you want to do. So about 16 months ago, the place was giving and the sword was cut. And I think that exactly 16 months, the contractor has delivered to the point, and we are a witness to this great, great house, Atu Mold House. It was built out of, he had passion for cars. He bought quite a number of luxury cars, and so the cars were sold by the family, and out of that, you know, the proceeds that were realized, they used it, you know, to raise this wonderful edifice.
The project, which is worth 5 million Ghana cedis, was handed over and inaugurated on Saturday, making it the 11th dormitory for Adisadel College. The Atu Mold House has 6 rooms, where each having the capacity to accommodate 150 beds and lockers and washrooms, where 6 students share a toilet facility and an ironing space. It also has a borehole with overhead tanks and a visitor's lounge with the television. Business magnate and chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Dr. Sam Esson Jonah, also a Santa Clausian, couldn't hold back his excitement at what the Mold family had done.
They claim we have produced many distinguished Ghanaians. Indeed, we have produced 3 chief justices in this country. We even occasionally claim that we produced the first female vice chancellor of a university, Professor Nana.
Headmaster of Adisadel College, Samuel Agudogo, thanked the Mold family endlessly. He says the gesture adds to the numerous infrastructural support the school enjoys from the past students.
As it is a great example to the current generation of students, we want to also make it a life dream to, after school, work hard and emulate the great sacrifice made by the great Mold family through the effort of our son Rather, it's going to be an unforgettable one. This is more so because it is the day on which we receive a huge solution to curbing overcrowding and congestion in the various dormitories of the 10 houses of the Great College in Ghana. And the sight of this magnificent building before us gives both staff and students the impetus to work harder towards ensuring the college achieves its vision and mission.
The Omahine of the Ogwa traditional area, Osabre Makwesiata II, urged others to emulate the shining example of the Mould family.
But I will plead with all of us, from what we have heard about this gentleman, what he stands for, what he's been able to do for his fellow men, let's all take a part of his life.
Brother of Atumold, Lee Okran, believes Santa Clausians have a lot to do, even though he admits that a lot has been done by the great names that have walked down the hills of Adisadel College.
They say you can't take your worldly possessions with you, but you can. Atu always believe that even though he can't bring the dead back to life, he can make the living live an amazing life. And this is just exactly what we are trying to do. He didn't take his cars with him, but he has made use of them, and everyone can appreciate. If we had just a few Santa Clausians or others doing the same.
And we'd like to say, may Atu's soul continue to rest in peace. And once again, thanks to the family for doing this in his stead. Well, you can listen.